Okay, that was simple. So now that we've got our pipes all figured out, everything is ticking along. And the answer to the trick test question there of why aren't these things working was because I hadn't turned them on. So select that you're going to do basic oil processing. Thank you very much, viewers at home. For those of you who wrote in, if you didn't send a stamped address envelope, I'm afraid we can't issue a prize. So we've now got the extracted component parts of crude oil being collected in our 3 storage tanks. So down the bottom we've got heavy oil, then light oil, and then petroleum gas. Now the first thing we're going to do, plastic finished in the 17 seconds it took me to solve that particular piping dilemma. We're going to get some plastic on the go to start with, because we're going to need that soon for advanced circuits, and advanced circuits are used in electric furnaces, which is where I want to get to next. I know I have a bit of a furnace fixation, but frankly I need to be able to churn out resources at a rate that is commensurate with the amount of work that I need to do, while at the same time not using up 3/4 of the map in the process. I've upgraded my coal output, and as you can see we've got some coal coming in here, because plastic takes coal. 1 part coal, several parts petroleum gas. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. So let's get some more pipes being built, because frankly with each passing second my decision to not build an assembly machine to make pipes for me is making less and less sense. However, we cope, we move on. We'll take a double draw there on the old petrogas, and just so that and one thing to work out with pipes look way more sexy above ground than they do if you've hidden them below ground, but you end up boxing yourself in such a way that you can't actually get through anywhere. So I can get through here, just see what I mean? See, you end up looking like a complete Egypt, and we don't want to do that. So okay, we've got coal going to our plastication lab here, which is what I've decided to call it. And for the moment, because I haven't got a firm plan about what we're doing with this plastic, I'm going to simply grab it and stick it in a chest. Hello, what do we got? Beasties are attacking the wall. Curse you, beasties. Okay, so we've got that set up, and then we just need to be porting in coal, which we'll do from the same side. It's not particularly elegant, but it will get the job done. That survey says getting the job done. And there you go, plastic. Woohoo! Everybody loves a bit of plastic. Now, as I was saying before, this is now going to be draining my petroleum gas from the tank, or at least the tank is not going to be filling as fast as the other 2 are. And while it's not a problem right now, what we will find eventually is that we stop making plastic, because no more petroleum gas is being made, because there's no more room for storage of either light oil or heavy oil. So in order to kind of future-proof ourselves a little, and I know it's me, that's kind of unusual, we're going to turn these into fuels. And the good news is that they will both be turned into the same kind of fuel, which can be used for our furnaces and can also be used for our power plants. Don't want that. No, you see, that's not going to work, is it? Is it? You put them too close together. There you go. Stop that. Use your loaf. Right, where did that go? Come here. Right, magic and bosh. Okie dokie. I'll probably re-engineer this when the time comes, because it could do with being just a little better organised. I didn't want that. I wanted subterranean pipes. I'm just sure I made some. Maybe I used them already. It would not be the first time. Good, 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 and Good. Right, so we've now got both of those set up. Let's actually tell them what we're making. What a genius. Solid fuel here and solid fuel there. Now, we will end up making lubrication later on when we start getting into engines, but for the moment I want to just make sure that we're not going to be overloading ourselves with... have you left enough space? Yes, you have left enough space. Overloading ourselves with extra fluid resources that we can't get rid of. So if we... What are you doing? Oh, I see. I see what you're thinking. Okay, right, yeah, and then we'll drag that out there and do something with it in a sec. And we'll go, you withdraw from here. I think you can pull it out the front. We will find out in relatively short order. Why are you still using these poxy little poles? Get some better poles. There's one, and there's another. Okay, our survey says you're going to want to hook that up as well. Hello. What's the betting? I've told them to do the wrong ones. So you want... Let's... There you go. See? Yeah. Wow. I'm a genius. Right. Massive. Good. And excellent. And those should feed down both sides of the... if we move this inserter, we should be able to move down both sides at the same time. Good. No need for any nonsense involving splitters. Should I make a power plant here? Does that make sense? Not put them both in the same place? Actually, I'd rather keep all my pollution in one area, if at all possible. So let's get a power plant up. I can't remember if you were around for the last one that I built. So so hold on to your hats. You can sit around for this one. Stone furnaces. I've got a couple of them. Grant, probably going to want some water as well. We've already used 9 boilers off the last water source. And then you're going to want to think about routing that under there. So let's get some underground belts, just a couple more of those, or in fact any of those. Okay, see, look here, piping. Yeah, see, just out of laziness, I've not built piping in such a way that I can get through there to dig into it. But I can probably do everything I need to from here. Question is, can I get? Yeah, I should be able to get one in there. You can't get one in there. Oh. Okay. Well, we can fix this. It's not the end of the world. Someone's dealing with a splitter. Move the pipes out of the way. Yeah. The good news is I'm not watching what's happening to my factory right now, because it's kind of going, boss, where's the power gone? You do want us to keep running, and that, right? Honestly, factory people, they're so demanding. Right, we bang. You're not going to make this easy on yourself, are you? Okay, so if we went there and then up, maybe. But then you're not doing it. Well, we can get rid of the pipe. No, you can't get rid. You can't do that. Look, look, you fool. Oh, also elegant. Right. Okay. Since we're here, let's just demolish the whole bloody thing and see what we can do. It's not like my gun turrets need it. Okay, right, good, marvellous. Right, so we want coal or power, fuel coming down here, and then we want it again over there. What does our survey say? Well, that's going to come down there. I know, I'm rebuilding everything I just tore up. And then... No, you can't put it there. Can't do it. Can't be done. Could we move the boilers up one and then link them by a pipe? Can you do that? I've never tried it. Okay, well, let's try it and see what happens. Yeah, this really is going to make my system unhappy. But why would you do that? What has that accomplished? But it means I can do this, you see. Ah. Right. Yeah. The question is, obviously you've got to pipe that in. Pipey pipe. Does that contain anything? Well, it's not going to contain anything right now, is it, you dipstick? Let's give you some go-go juice. And you, just to keep everything back in home base working. Grand. Okay, marvellous. Welcome to this week's episode of Colonel Failure Figures Something Out in the Most Laborious Way Possible. Don't run out. I'm always making pipe. Oh, give me more pipe. Right, our survey says. So that's doing that. What's in there? That's just water in there. Oh, it's hot water though. Are these working? They're working. Right. Note for future reference. Where's our coal gone? Why are we getting no coal up here? What have I done? What have I done? Well, yes, you are stealing half of it to go over there, but I should be outputting more than that. Oh, yeah, of course. So yes, as I said earlier, oh, how prophetic. When your power starts to drop, one of the first things that go is all your mining, which means that you're pulling resources out of the ground far slower, which then has a knock-on effect because it means your power plant doesn't get energy fast enough. And the upshot of which is that you end up in a vicious cycle of things getting an awful lot worse in a hurry. I'm going to want to put these chaps back in. If I recall correctly, he's going to have trouble grabbing stuff from that corner. And he's going to have trouble grabbing stuff from that corner. I'm going to have to put two poles in. I don't want to put two poles in. Right, okay. Well, let's see how that goes. Oh, it just grabbed something from the corner, so it should be okay. We'll see soon enough. Right, where was I? Good. Right, another water source, please. Thank you. Have I got enough pipe? I've got enough pipe. Let's put this one up here. Get out of the way. And my pickaxe is broken. Oh, dearie me. See, if you turned up to watch somebody efficiently and masterfully playing through this game and going, ah, yes, and now I'm making the purple flasks, you've come to the wrong place. Instead, if you want to watch some fool bumbling around, taking way longer than is actually necessary to get something accomplished, then stay by all means, because that seems to be my personal proficiency. That and just randomly talking nonsense along the way. Good. Okay, good. Yes. Is it good? It might be good. Could be good soon. Yeah, I know that. I spotted it. I know you spotted it. I've spotted it too. That one's busted. Constantly trying to improve while at the same time just stopping everything from running out of whatever the heck it needs. I ought to put an underground pipe there, but can't be bothered. Alright, yeah. Remind me that I'll regret that later. Where are we? Conveyors. Bit of conveying. There. Give it some powers ore. Woot. Okay. Yes, people still say woot. Well, I do anyway. Good. Right. So, looking at our energy consumption here, we are still fair chewing through it. Now, some of you are going like, when's he going to start talking about solar power? I'm not going to start talking about solar power. Not yet. I quite like setting fire to things and polluting the atmosphere. So look at our power usage over time. We're now pretty extreme. Big drop off there was where I severed the production for a little while. that was where I severed the production previously. I imagine that's another one there. Fairly typical. Yes, good, right, terrific. Everything's all linked up. Let's get you onto somewhere useful. This iron resource is not going to be with me for very much longer, is it? But as luck would have it, there is another small one up here, so I think I need to get that developed before the first one runs out, for it would be foolish to do it after the first one runs out. But the good news, of course, would be that at that point I'll actually have some more space to work in, and I think I'll probably mow down this forest and turn that into my, why am I not researching it already, electric furnace department. Research. Oh yeah, that's totally what I'm doing next. Okay, I think that'll probably wrap it up for this time. Good, so what have we accomplished? Well, not a lot. No, no, let's not finish yet. Let's get the our new improved fuel supply into the mix. Now, do we want to dirty it with coal? Yes, smart inserters will sort that out. And these are what we know as famous last words. This is undoubtedly going to cause me a headache later on. But the good news is this stuff takes absolutely ages to burn. So the net effect you get from setting fire to it is that it lasts ages. So coal will be a thing of the past, which means this conveyor is going to get snarled up pretty rapidly. Maybe I'll route all my coal over to making plastic now. Bold. I like it. Okay, yeah, undoubtedly superior fuel source. You can go as well. Do you just want to go like that? Do you want to? Do you feel particularly happy with this conveyor going along there? Probably do. But thanks for asking. Helps if they're pointing the right way. Good. We don't need 3 of them either. You can go and do something useful with your life, like mine some iron. Grand. Okay, so coal, a thing of the past. The fuel of the future is these grey cubes. I'm all about grey cubes. They are the fuel of the future. Meanwhile, we've got plenty of this coming out into plastic. We should have a fair wedge of plastic building up already. I'm pretty pleased. Okay, good. So, what was I saying when I was saying we were going to wrap it up? How about we wrap it up? And next time we'll get into... I'll go away and clear a bit of this out of the way, and we'll wait until our research is done, and then we'll look into making some kind of exorbitantly power-hungry electric furnace complex. A complex electric furnace complex. And that's going to require more power. How is my power actually? Yeah, I'm not making enough power even now. Oh my! Okay, right, well, we can fix that. What am I going to do with this conveyor belt? Oh god, not again.